Hello, one, hello, all, and welcome to Donald E. Palmer Field. This is 321 Media bringing you some Bulldogs boys lacrosse, and we are about to get things started at midfield. Bulldogs coming in with a 3-1 record. No time really for a pregame show. They had Bulldogs played a good game against Fitch. However, they also suffered a loss in Carter Williams, who broke his ankle, and we're ready to get off here. Grum in the middle, scooped up by the Bears, it looks like. I didn't introduce anybody here yet, but I'll get to it. Bulldogs looking for it there. Far corner. And they will set up with the goalie and start from there. Bulldogs a physical team, as I stumbled over the introduction. And loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs. That's Caleb Williams, number 9. And shot, score! To start the game immediately, Caleb Williams, number 9, strikes, who just recently scored his 100th career goal. And that's what you want to do on the road against the rival Stonington Bears.
Wow, he just powered his way through the defense there, running to about the 30-yard line and then chucking it, bouncing between the legs of the goalie. And, he's the quarterback of the football team, but he really quarterbacked the offense there for Westerly Lacrosse, and they are off to a 1-0 lead on the road.
I like that bounce shot attempt off the turf is tough for a goalie because I think you go higher, go straight, go anywhere, and they got to figure the field's wet. And I know that it's a different kind of wet than real grass, but got a whistle, and that's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. Day off of sports tomorrow, and then right back at it on Monday. Bulldogs have it spin to the middle. That's Gervasini, and shot, saved by the Bears. And they scoop it up near side.
Looks like it's Cooper Light who is carrying it towards the Bears' offensive zone. He's another one who plays football as well.
And you'll see number 2, Jake Karen, number 1, Jake Karen, correction. He'll be in Caleb Williams' spot. They've been looking for somebody to step in that's able to do what that position requires. Long shot on that and in. And that is going to tie things up here. 2 early goals and both long shots. And we are knotted as 1.
Yeah, that was Kyle Olson going back and forth, going from the top of the field down low, moving the defense, creating that space, and getting the angle to score a goal.
Yeah. Your nickname should be Numbers. I'll tell you what, you get them ridiculous how fast. By the time I get them, they're already at the face off.
I'm sitting halfway down the table closer to the screen, too.
So the Bulldogs 1-1 now. Momentum really hasn't built either way, but the Bears, the most recent score. Weather kind of held off for them, which is good. And Bulldogs group it up. That's number 8, Sam Farrell, and Gervasini now with it, and he'll flick it to the middle. I hope he kept it.
Greg, a lot of these guys are used to playing in the rain on this field. A lot of them met here 4 months ago for Thanksgiving.
They sure did. And then that went the Bulldogs' way. Shot near goal, just off the mark.
But a lot of the names on both sides, obviously you just mentioned Jake Karen and Caleb Williams, and on the opposite side of the field we have Cooper Light and Maddox Massengale.
And the Bulldogs put one in the back of the net.
I knew that was going to happen because I spoke. I knew that was going to happen because I spoke. Every time I speak, someone scores.
I was just going to say, when the Bulldogs get near the goal, we should make sure you're talking.
Yeah. Yesterday, West Warwick hit 2 home runs while I tried to pipe in. There were only 2 home runs, by the way.
Wow.
Yesterday.
That might have been Caleb Williams again.
Was that Caleb Williams? I have no idea.
I'm just judging off the celebrations. He got a few high fives right after that, and then immediately went to go tie his shoe. So if he did that with a loose shoelace, that's even more impressive for what we're assuming is his second goal of the game.
Bears have it coming down the near side. And he's quick, this guy. Number 8 there.
If that's number 8, it's Cole Scahill.
Bears working from behind the goal. Wind still windy out. Not quite as bad as it was a couple hours ago, but Bears back up, set everything up on offense here. Bulldogs step up on it, can't get by. Backed off. And the ball's loose. Good defense by the Bulldogs. They're almost trying to get it out of there, and they can't. The Bears grab. Oh, no one grabbed it yet. Nice jump pass wide and a save. That's Sam Brimlow, the goal for the Bulldogs, who has it behind the goal.
The Bears right now, Greg, are 1-2 on the season. This is an important game for them to get to 500 and regain the momentum for themselves at the start of this season.
And a shot up close, deflected, ball still loose. And it's kicked out wisely by a Bear. If you can't scoop it, you kick it. And Bulldogs still trying to track it down. I'm noticing the ball rolling loose on the turf a lot more so far. I know we've just gotten this thing started, but I got to wonder if that has to do with the weather, the rain. And that is nice save by Brimlow, man. That was shot from about 5 feet away.
Looked like that was Olsen again attempting that. It's hard here because the 8s and the 6s look very similar from those very light Stonington jerseys.
Yeah, they are. They're not quite that dark brown they used to be, and I have no chance, really. By the second half, I'll be all right because I know who's doing what. They obviously who popped up. Nice defense by the Bulldogs. If they can clear it out of the zone, they're unable to. Stonington takes it back. Coming in, if the stats are correct, Ian Morissette leads the team with 23 goals, 5.8 goals a game. And then, as we said earlier, we've talked about in this one, 2 goals already. Caleb Williams came in with 18. So that would be 19 and 20. He averages 4.5. So, I mean, between the two of them, you're averaging 11 goals a game you're getting. And that's a nice clean hit. And turns into a score for the Bulldogs.
Number 22.
Ian Morissette. Oh, my goodness.
Just mentioned his name, and there's goal number 24.
It was Williams helped set that up. I believe it was Matthew Horton helping out as well, but that was a triangle of Bulldogs on a breakaway there. Horton just came rushing down the lane and then passes it out in front to Williams, who just went across to Morissette. Kind of like watching Celtics basketball, passing all the way around the perimeter, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. Beautiful passing sets up a beautiful goal.
And Matthew Horton, he's been playing for 4 years. He got playing time when he was a freshman. So he's a huge asset to have on the attack. I think he plays the left side, if I'm not mistaken. I had just mentioned Morissette. It was 23 goals, now it's 24. And Gervasini. Bulldogs played well against Fitch. Got a little bit of a scouting report here. But
Stonington girls will be playing against Cheraho on Monday here at Palmer Field. And by the way, we got huge apologies. We got one of the names wrong in that Cheraho game.
And Morissette just missed. He got deflected. He hit the goalie, and it's going to be a turn. Yeah. Stonington over.
The girl, Coach Dan LaBelle corrected us this morning. That girl for Cheraho scored 9 of the team's 11 goals on Thursday.
Wow.
Gervasini with it. And he whips the shot from long range, and it is That deflected off something to get that kind of a kick all the way back.
Looked like it was off the post.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Break for Stonington, who now has a chance on offense here. That Thursday game was my first lacrosse game ever. This is my first men's lacrosse game, and I'm noticing some changes here.
Yeah, have you noticed the aggression difference?
Yes.
Say the least. And the sticks, they chop your forearm like.
And they carry it by the head of the stick as well. Oh, look at that juke move. Another spin move there. I think that was Olsen as well.
Yeah, and their sticks are different lengths. The forwards have a shorter stick, and the defensemen have the longest sticks.
Gotcha. Here goes Cooper
and
Light.
Shot, and he's going to score for the Bears, and that's going to edge them closer, 3-2. It's going to be a back-and-forth game, it looks like here, folks.
That was Cooper Light once again. Aggressive spin, the cut move to get to the center of the field, and he just flicked it right in. Overpowering shot there to bring the Bears within one.
Very athletic, that's for sure.
Come on, Jake!
And at the face-off, even the face-off's different. It's on the ground. There's nothing about this that's really the same, to be honest, other than the sticks and the ideology behind it, and the Bulldogs trying to get it to the middle, and they'll work their way around back. That's Williams. Make some moves, and that's what the ring we created there. There's nobody there. A little cut, and top of the perimeter. Number 35 for the Bulldogs, Logan Unkery. And long-range shot, and that gets past the goal. Bulldogs maintain possession. Bears playing physical D here. And they pass it out front, and there's a couple of Bears, but they're able to, nope, they didn't hang on to it. And he'll back up and let his team reset. As the first quarter must be winding down pretty shortly, maybe 4 or 5 minutes to go. And long-range shot, again saved by the Bears goalie. And out from behind, again, Williams. All the way around, turns, nothing there. Then he turns over 3 people. Bears deflect it. Bulldogs going to let it go out, and they'll hold on possession again. So the Bulldogs' foot's on the gas. There's no doubt about it. But the goalie, I don't know who exactly.
I thought I caught a number 12 there, which would be Lucas Chafin.
Right. And spin move creates some nice space, and shot deflected again. Busy goalie he is, and the Bulldogs will hang on to it again.
Looks like he couldn't get the right angle, Morissette.
Yeah, just off the angle. Yeah.
He was off to the side towards the top of the field, and it's hard to get an angle on that shot.
And this is Unkery again with it, and he pops loose. And the Bears are going to scoop it, and now they're on the run. They flip sides that quick.
Cooper Light again.
Nice soft pass, couldn't complete it. And good contact there. And the Bulldogs have it, and they got saved themselves there, I would say. And they have numbers. And Williams inside score. What a set of passing that was. Number 22, Ian Morissette again. Goal number 25 on the season. And that makes this thing 4-2. The passing on that was so impressive.
Same thing again. Horton down the lane, finds Williams, backed over to Morissette. The triangle of death, the Bermuda Triangle there for Westerly, doing its thing for 2 of these goals.
And we have everybody on the sidelines. That might be the end of quarter number 1. That being the case, we'll take a quick break and be back for quarter 2.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Crow, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Welcome back, everybody. Donald E. Palmer Field here in Stonington. Clock reads 3:08. Must have been a timeout and at the end of the quarter. My apologies. Regardless, the score has not changed. The Bulldogs are up by a score of 4-2. Morissette has put 2 in the net already, and so has Caleb Williams. Mal Horton's been active. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside Andrew Fiore, who's turning into my new lacrosse partner, which I love having him. We got DJ Gadget on the field producer. She's the field producer, and Ben Barber, Dave DeAngelis, so the owners of this whole thing, getting the games going. And we got Dave is always the ghost that remains unseen. However, does every one of my games anyway. And the ball pops up. Bulldogs have it.
Nice poke out there. That was Jack Goddard on the little steal there, just poking it out. Creating a new possession for the Bears.
Yeah. Anybody's game, we're early on in this thing. Nice contact there. They stepped up. No lane to be had. Bears with it on the far corner. I mean, now with this is a big game for the Bears record-wise, but I kind of like how now this is a bigger game for the Bulldogs than it would normally be. It's always a big game when we play Stonington in any sport. Oh, long shot, big save. Diving attempt to get in the middle as well. But now it matters for the Bulldogs as well, for the RPI. You earn points when you cross state lines. As you'll notice, Coach Spazzato does it all the time in baseball. He probably played 9, I'm not even joking, between scrimmages and non-league games, and several were against high-quality Connecticut clubs. And nice job there by the Bulldogs goalie, Sam Brimlow. Oh, I forgot his name. And back to their side of the field. It's loose. Kicked out by the Bears. So again, the Bulldogs on the attack. They definitely have the time of possession advantage. Horton looks like he's going to inbound for the Bulldogs, and he is. And nowhere to go. Backs off. Gervasini. Long range overhead shot. Saved to the left. Bulldogs will have it. Coming from way behind the goal. Wrap around, tries it. Little contact, goes down, not whistled. Bulldogs have it again, though. And the underhand no-look attempt. That would have been very impressive by Michael Gervasini. Again from behind the goal. Again, flip to Horton. Makes a move, but the ball pops loose, and no one knows where it is. Bears able to reel it in, and they have possession at the moment. Big hit. Another. Not as big as it looked like it could have been. Bulldogs again on the attack. Williams shot, score! That bouncing shot off the wet turf, that thing goes from the ground to the top of the net. And Caleb Williams with goal number 3. Bulldogs 5, Bears 2. And that's a big one. That's a big one. Going into the half now, going into the end of the quarter here, not far away, and stretching it out.
Yeah, I mean, Williams has been taking advantage of that bounce shot all game long.
Yeah, and he spots it too. I mean, that thing goes right into the corner where he needs it. And back to the middle we go here at Donald E. Palmer Field on this windy, still wet day, but the rain stopped, I do believe. And the Bulldogs have it off the far side. And the Bears will take it. To the middle. And they reach midfield here.
Big chance for Stonington here with about 20 seconds. I just overheard. If they can get a quick strike, they can get right back and close this thing out as Griscom takes the ball, fires it. It's just poked away. Nice rebound, though, to keep this possession alive and shoot it right in front of the net and score.
Remaining seconds, and that went in literally at the buzzer. And that kind of kills momentum a little bit, and you can see some frustrated Bulldogs. I think they legitimately were a second or two away from ending quarter number 1. And it's such a momentum grabber. I don't care what sport, whether it's half or the quarter. If you score going out and then come back and score coming in, it's demoralizing for your opponent.
Well, it all started with that rebound. Stonington just kept the aggression up, and then right in front of the net with the clutch goal to keep it a 2-goal game.
And look at that. That literally was a second. So the frustrated Bulldogs will walk off after 1 quarter of play with the lead, a 2-goal lead, but it would have been a 3-goal lead if they could have hung on for literally 1 more second. Again, 3-2-1 Media bringing you Bulldog Bears Lacrosse, and we'll be back after these messages.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Welcome back, everybody. At the start of quarter number 2, Bulldogs with a 5-3 lead over cross-state rival Stonington Bears in Stonington here. You can see that the wind's picked up. I can see it on their jerseys and their sleeves. It's ripping down there, but it is not raining, it doesn't look like. However, it is wet without a doubt. It's been a back-and-forth game, and with 1 second left in the quarter, the Bears stuck in goal number 3. So, again, it's anybody's game. And they come out of the middle with it. The Bears, that is, heading right to left in the white. And they will reset way back at midfield. letting everything set up way ahead, where he gets a huge head start and speed, spins inside, and the Bulldogs, 3 guys come together, and there's a whistle, and that's going to be against the. There hasn't been many whistles here in this game. That's for certain.
Definitely the first yellow flag we've seen.
Yeah. So the Bears will maintain possession here. A wide open lane to shoot right there, and a big save. You can see that one from ways away.
Well, it was a good look from Macklin Griscom for Stonington, and as you see, they get a steal there. They're starting to pick up momentum. Cooper Light taking over. They could strike in a flash and put Westerly on their heels.
Yeah, they shoot from anywhere. I've known that since I've covered them. Big hit, no whistle, and that's
now there's a whistle.
There's a whistle. I just didn't hear it, but big hit anyway, and that's everybody's up, and that's gonna put someone in the box for the Bulldogs. I'm not exactly sure who. Bears will take possession. And both teams are heading to the sidelines here for a timeout. Timeout on the field. Bulldogs 5, Bears 3. 3-2-1 Media bringing it to you, folks. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
And we are back on this gloomy afternoon here, but the rain is at least not falling. We are just starting in quarter number 2. About 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Bulldogs with a 5-3 lead. Bears last team to score, though. And I would say if there's momentum, it's been choppy because of a couple timeouts and stoppages in play. Bears, it looks like Bears are going to start it. And in the far corner, wrapping it around the goal. From behind, and what a save by Brimlow. Nice pass, nice play by the Bears. Nice job in the goal between the pipes by Brimlow.
And Griscom just muscled that through. He was waiting like Alexander Ovechkin just posted in his spot, waiting to rip a goal, and it was just a better save. But now Griscom's in that same spot again. We'll see what he does here, and he passes it out.
And he finds his way in out here by the crowd. Ball popped, definitely popped out.
I think it was Kyle Olson again.
Well, that's Bears are on a 2-goal streak now and trail only by 1. So the Bulldogs officially on their heels a little bit. 5-4 the score. And fighting in the middle. Down go a couple players. And the Bulldogs are able to scoop it up. And he's going to have to back up and wait for his team. Cervicini doesn't want to do that. Where is his team? There's a couple, there's one. And he gets around and inside and finds the lane. And what a save in the goal by the Bears. Man, oh man, I was ready to call goal there.
Wow. Lucas Jafin with the save of the game.
Absolutely. That was from about 4 feet in front of his face, and it was a bounce shot. And the Bears have it. Midfield with momentum. And down he goes. Clean hit, big hit. I think that was Jake Karen laying the lumber there and scooped up by the Bulldogs all the way down front. And that's Caleb Williams again, I do believe. And two nice passes and a shot by Williams. That's his fourth goal of the day. And that'll make it 6-4. And that's what the doctor ordered. The Bulldogs needed nothing less than exactly what they got there. And that's a turnover and a score on the other end.
Well, he was set up by Morissette again. That combo, that top line of Horton, Morissette, and Williams has been deadly. Stonington was holding them off for a while, though, and they've slowed them down. We'll see how Stonington responds here.
Yeah, and see if the Bulldogs defense tightens up a tiny bit. Loose ball on the floor. And picked up by the Bulldogs. I believe that was Logan Unkery to the middle. And that would have been Braden Antouch, I believe, yeah.
Nice pickup by Massengale here, and he's picking up some speed.
Two nice passes, but that second one dropped loose. So he had a nice play set up there. And the Bulldogs were able to kill it. And the midfield we go. On the wing. It's more set with it right now. And makes the move to the inside ball. Ooh, down he goes. And the ball, I think that this is going to be against the Bears for their hit on Morissette. Yeah, and the Bulldogs will take possession. And that's a big turnover. Horton has it now. In the zone here. Behind the goal and the defender trying to push him out. All the way around himself and top shelf gets it in, and just like that, that's what's the fun thing about lacrosse. It really is. Man, oh man, nothing's enough, that's for sure, because the Bears scored two in a row, make it a 5-4 game, and then the Bulldogs come back and score two just as fast to make it 7-4. So the Bulldogs back where they started the quarter, and now they've stolen momentum back again, and I believe so Bulldogs have it.
Impressive wraparound there. Another beautiful setup by the Bulldogs. Still only a 3-goal lead, though.
Yeah, anybody's game. And the fact that the field so adds to that. And it's loose. The Bears scoop it up. And they're going to take it down midfield. That's Massengale, I believe. And nice pass to the far side. He's going to get it back. And try to pass right up front. Unable to do it. The Bulldogs have it now. And that's Morissette who flips it forward. Horton has it. Nice job by the Bulldogs to avoid the defenders, but they drop it momentarily. And nice job getting away. And we have some kind of an infraction anyway against the Bears. So when the Bears get the ball, they'll whistle in. The Bulldogs have a free play, is what they call it in football. So you want to get a shot off here because you're going to get the ball back. And it's exactly what they attempt, and the Bulldog in the save. And now the infraction. Bulldogs will look like they're starting behind the goal with it. So let's see if the Bulldogs can continue this little run here. They're on a 2 in a row from behind the goal again. Horton has it in the air shot. Nice save, low right corner. Front line very aggressive. You're absolutely right. And coming around again. Why wouldn't you try it in the middle? Nice attempt. And he scoops it up on one shot. Nice job there. That's Aiden Marone, senior. Inside shot, score for the Bulldogs. Caleb Williams again. What is that, number 6? And that's number 5 or 6 for him. And that gives the Bulldogs 8. Bears have 4, and that was one heck of a shot.
Well, he's tallying them up and didn't even need to go over him there. He kind of side-armed it, adjusting his shot type for the angle he was at, and Westerly has just responded heavily to that Stonington rush.
They definitely have. Stands not at capacity, clearly because of the weather. And Bulldogs, though, this is a big game, big game. It's always a big game when these two teams meet. But as far as their season goes, and the Bears have it, far side of the field. And it might be Massengill there, I believe. So
this right here is Kyle Olson again, who led the charge. Look at that spin move for him as he heads to the top of the field, taking his time, trying to evade the defense, rips his shot wide.
I didn't expect him to try a shot there.
It's a tough one with that Westerly defense, but he almost pulled it off.
He did. He almost got it top shelf. And Stonington sets up for themselves, trying to stop the bleeding right now. I mean, it was 5-4 a second ago, and it's now 8-4. A little physicality over there in the corner. Bulldogs are able to get through it, and they flip it over half court, I guess, midfield, probably more accurate. Oh, big hit on the sidelines, and that's going to be a whistle. You expect a little extra level of physicality whenever these two teams meet, but it's still been a clean game on the turf. And Bears are going to have it. Quarter number 2, folks. Donald E. Palmer Field. Bulldogs, Bears, men's lacrosse. Long range shot save. And a beauty by Brimlow. And 3-2-1 Media bringing it to you on this gloomy day, a windy day, wet day, perfect day. We come in handy. The wind literally unbearable earlier, but it calmed down a little bit right before the game. And the Bears looking for something inside. They'll shoot from anywhere. They don't care. Another save. Good D by the Bulldogs. That was, I don't know who was. Someone stepped in and laid his shoulder in a little bit.
Tough shot attempt there, but again, I think it was either Olsen again or Rollins almost burying it. We'll see them go from the top of the key again.
Back and forth they go. Bulldogs is doing a nice job defensively. And the pass inside, turn shot, and nice defense, nice job between the posts by Brimlow. Bears have it, jump, shot, attempt, Brimlow grabs it. There was no angle because he got it in there. I don't know what he was doing. But now the Bulldogs suddenly threatening, watch out from behind, and he gets a nice pass off, flips it forward. Oh my gosh, did he make that look easy? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That was Caleb Williams again. That's his 6th goal of the day.
What a turn of events.
Holy smokes. Yeah, 5-4. It's 9-4 now. You would have never known.
I mean, if you're Stonington, you've got to be frustrated. You were so close. And now just one turnover costs you, and you're down by 5 here with 4:24 to go in the half.
This is where you got to keep your foot on the gas here if you're a Bulldog. And they're trying to secure the ball at midfield. Back and forth he goes. And nice passing. But the Bulldogs really doing a nice job in the zone defensively. forcing some crazy shots.
Goddard to Griscom now. Griscom taking his time, trying to set up a nice play here.
And the Bears playing very calmly. No sense of urgency. It's early.
There's Hounding Light here, but he's undeterred and almost scores on that one.
Another save, though. He's racking them up here today. Bears have it coming out from behind the goal. And they are able to finally scoop it up all the way back at the 40. They will set up again. Again on the Bulldogs' end here. Wrapping around, he wants a shot, and he takes it. And another save by Simon Brimlow. Only a junior, so the Bulldogs will enjoy his services again next season. Past 3 Bulldogs in the way. And behind the goal again for the Bears. Again, you don't want to give up that late goal that you gave up in the first quarter. That could haunt you. And he picks it off, jumps the route, and all the way down to the other side of the field already of the Bulldogs as they flip it. And Horton flips again. Double clutch, and what a save by the goalie. No, another goal by Caleb Williams.
It trickled over the line at the last second. The Bermuda Triangle striking again. That's just a cheat code they've got going on in front of the net there.
I mean, that is his 7th goal of the day.
And then you had that little pump fake at the end.
Yeah.
Chafin only almost had it, but the pump fake allowed him to tip it, but it still trickled in. 2:16 left to go here in the second quarter, and it's getting dicey for Stonington.
Starting to. The Bulldogs finally secure possession. As we are definitely winding down now in the first half, without a doubt. But the Bulldogs want more. And from a few feet away, nice save. He wound up on that one. Put a little pepper behind it. Morissette has it now. But he's got the other 3 goals. So only 2 people. They have 10 goals. Only 2 players have scored, if I'm not mistaken. And the shot scored from long range. And I'm not sure what one that was, but it was underhand. I know that. And right before the horn. That was even closer to the horn than the Bears' goal in the first quarter. Oh, no, that was for the goal. Okay, I heard a horn in the background. But the Bulldogs add a goal. I don't know who it was either.
I was going to say that would be a very, very fast 4 minutes. But what an effort. These Bulldogs are just running wild. Was it 6-4?
5-4.
It was 5-4. This is a 6-goal run now for the Bulldogs. Forcing those turnovers and just rushing down the field.
Oh, big hit on the far side. And loose ball, however. And a whistle. That might have been Gervasini on the shot because it came from the top of the perimeter, apron, whatever you want to call it, and that's really where he's at. And he can shoot from any angle, underhand, sidearm, overhand. So I'm going to assume that was him. Oh, is there an injury over there? No. I think that there's some semblance of an injury on the field, folks. So what we're going to do is take a quick break here. Bulldogs 11, Bears 4. We'll be right back for the end of the first half.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
And we are back here finishing up quarter number 2. I am the voice, Greg Moreno. I got Andrew right next to me, and we got Dave DeAngelis producing this thing, Ben Barber. They are the directors, they are the producers, they are the owners. 321 Media is bringing it to you. It's boys lacrosse, Bulldogs versus Bears. Always a great matchup, no matter what sport you're playing. Nice pass. I'm still watching to make sure nothing happens here. But on a dreary afternoon, what's there better to do than watch a game, watch some high school kids play sports? There's really not much better than that. And the rain stopped, the wind did not.
Man, that defense there for the Bears, it was tough against the Bulldogs team that was spacing it out very well, and they forced a turnover relentless there as it looked like the Bulldogs were going to score again. Now you want to see the Bears deliver on this possession to keep themselves in it, as things have really gotten away from them late in the second quarter.
I agree. They certainly have, and they're not. We're going to the sidelines again. I don't know if it's a half or if it's a timeout on the field, and we'll be right back.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
And we are back. I don't know what that scoreboard says.
34.5 seconds to go here in the second.
Well, there you go. And the Bulldogs with a big advantage. This game was 5-4 only a few minutes ago. Literally, like game minutes, like probably 8 game minutes ago. It was a 5-4 game. Bulldogs on a run. Hopefully, whoever that was or whatever is going on is okay. Players are getting back out on the field to finish off this first half. No one seems to be in too big of a rush to get this 34 seconds over with. Bears really need to just the momentum, just to stop the bleeding. Put one in the back of the net before the half. And he gets around 2 guys. He's Bulldogs step up around the third, and a shot on goal and a big save.
Flag in the backfield, though.
That's what I thought I saw. That's what I was looking for. Bears have it again.
I'm curious to see what Coach Connor Doyle comes up with coming out of the half here. If we're going to see a pickup in urgency from this Bears squad.
Yeah. It is going to be interesting. I mean, it's not insurmountable either. I mean,
No, not at all.
It's not in this sport. It goes so fast. But the Bulldogs just keep their foot in the pedal there for offensively. I think they'll be all right. Jump, turn, shot, save.
What a tough shot that would have been. He was running on a curl, to put it into football terms, and he spun, jump, and shot it, and it missed the post by a hair. And that is the halftime buzzer now. 11-4 Bulldogs, your score here as we head to the half at Donald E. Palmer Field in Stonington, Connecticut on 321 Media. We'll be back with the halftime show after this.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive. Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozwoski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Hot summers and cold winters can be unbearable, but D&V Mechanical has the solution for you. As a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer, we provide energy-efficient and personalized comfort solutions for your home. Our experienced technicians will install your new system quickly and efficiently, ensuring your complete satisfaction. Don't suffer through another season of discomfort. Contact D&V Mechanical today for a personalized ductless mini-split installation that fits your lifestyle. D&V Mechanical, your comfort is our top priority.
Touchdown, Westerly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again! Welcome back, everybody. Donald E. Palmer Field on this dreary-looking Saturday. We got the Bears and we got the Bulldogs, and whenever they meet, it's a big day. We are 3-2-1 media. The Bulldogs right now, they've been relentless. The Bears have poked and prodded and gotten – the score was 5-4, and it is now 11-4. As soon as they got that fourth goal, the Bulldogs put it into a completely different gear.
Yeah, it's really about, I'd say early in that second quarter is when things turned around. Bulldogs began forcing some turnovers, and I've said it, that Bermuda Triangle of death with Horton, Morissette, and Williams just passing in swarms. Really nothing that goaltender Lucas Javen could do in those situations, but he's been really good today in other situations.
Yeah, he's been under duress. He's taken a lot of shots and made a lot of saves. As Sam Brimlow on our side, and I'll tell you what, for a junior, he's got he's a huge asset for the Bulldogs for these next 2 seasons because the Bears had some nice shots on goal that he didn't allow by. And the Bulldogs also got fortunate one time as one trickled across the line, and we'll see what the Bears try to do. Even offensively, for the Bears, though, they've taken most of their shots from the outside or I don't know, I want to say a wild opportunity. Like you never know when they're going to shoot. They can shoot at any moment. So as a defense, you always got to be on your feet, on your toes. And this Bulldogs defense has been up to the task here in half number 1. We got a minute and a half to go here before we get started in quarter number 3. And the Bulldogs, you got to figure offensively, they're not going to change much. I think if I'm not right, that Caleb Williams has 8 goals.
Unbelievable from him.
Yeah, and I think that Ian Morissette has the other 3. I might be off by 1. And Morissette might have 4, and he might have 7. But either way, with the loss they took of Carter Williams, they're doing a nice job offensively today.
And I mean, if you're Stonington, Connor Doyle's got to figure out a way, the head coach, to get through that top line defensively, and then also try to create some space when the Bears are on offense, because I mean, on one end, they can't stop that front line for the Bulldogs, and on the other side, the Bulldogs just swore them on defense. But it's a Stonington team. They're coming off their first win of the season. They had a 6-2 loss in their first game against Brantford, and then they lost 11-8 against St. Bernard, and then they got a win against Norwich Free Academy 9-5 on the 10th. So they're trying to ride that momentum into a stretch of games against Lewis Mills, Bacon Academy, and Ledyard. And you'd love to see them get an out-of-state win here if you're the Bears, but it's going to take a lot here with the way the Bulldogs have been playing and the high caliber they've been on since that run they went on.
Yeah, I think we'll see all the same numbers to start the half, depending on which direction it goes. You might see some more of some numbers that you haven't seen. You know, you got Dervistini here for the face-off in half number 2, and we are about to get things started. Hey, am I hearing noises?
No, I'm hearing stuff in the press box.
Okay. And the Bulldogs have it on the fly, tipped out, and they regain possession. Sort of. They're working on it over there. It's Gervasini. And they'll go out of bounds to see who has it. The Bulldogs will have possession. So there'll be one day off and then a busy week, that's for sure. I'm not sure of this Bulldog schedule, but I'll be there for it. And the overhand shot on the run blocked, but they certainly wasted no time by putting one on the net. And the Bulldogs have it, and the Bears third. That's Williams. He's been your money man. He's all the way up top now. Shot over. No, that was a nice pass by Gervasini. Morissette with the pass on the inside. Can't connect. And that will change sides of the field by the time it finally went out. This is a Bulldog team that's growing. It's taking a while, a few games to grow, and continue to get better at and that'll be the first strike here in half number 2. Goes the Bears' way, 11-5.
They absolutely needed that one. A quick strike, breaking that stretch. I believe it was either Logan Christina or Gabe Torella. Hard to get a look at the number there, but it was just a quick strike that brings them right back in it. I mean, a 6-goal run is possible. We saw the Bulldogs do it early on, and that's how you start it here. Perfect way to start the half for Stonington.
And on the ground, looking for it in the middle there. The rest are going to have to do something. And they're going to give it to the Bears, apparently. Bears have it. Far side. Able to get through some Bulldogs. Some late contact prevented a shot attempt. And they'll have to reset. Nice job defensively by the Bulldogs. And they'll work the perimeter here. And like I said earlier, the Bears are liable to shoot from anywhere. And a shot there saved by Brimlow, but they'll hold possession. Coming back this way. Spins inside, jump shot. Nice save by Brimlow. Boy, it's loose still, but that would have been oof. They could pick up another one right out of the half. And they're going to work their way around the back again. Good defense there by Karen. Physical play.
Man, I mean, that was a tough one for Olsen to hang on to. That easily could have been another turnover, but Olsen just was undeterred, and now Stonington's going to take their time and try to set something up.
Yeah, they don't have to play so panicked because they got that first goal. That does give a little bit of an advantage. They're up near the goal again. Spin, shot, and hoof. Nice job by the Bulldogs. Brimlow between the posts with a save, and the Bulldogs will temporarily gain possession. And then we got a whistle against the Bears, I do believe. So we're going to head to the Bulldogs' direction. And we are live now. Shot from long range, and the Bulldogs will hold on to it. Oh, maybe not. I see a Bear creeping up defensively behind the goal. Quarter number 3, folks. 11-5 score. And almost no look over the shoulder shot. And that is a happy Bulldog reaction. Is that? No.
Yeah,
that was a goal. Sorry,
unreal.
Folks. With the honestly, with the weather, it's really difficult to see. That's unbelievable, though. And the Bulldogs tack on goal number 12 for the day.
I mean, I don't blame you because that was such an improbable shot that
attempt. I knew he could attempt it from there, but then I didn't even try the net move, and that's normally my big play. Is if the net moves, then I go to the players' emotions, and the Bulldogs didn't celebrate all that much. I saw Horton and Caleb Williams high-fiving each other. I don't know if it was one of the two of them, maybe. Bulldogs again pressuring. Tell you what, if the Bulldogs score another one, they're going to start seeing some frustration. And he wanted that underhand shot. He wound up twice. Nice stop and go move, jump shot, nice save, and the goalie holds on to it.
Yeah, it hasn't been a bad performance from Lucas Jafin. It's just been the defense in front collapsing, but a goal here would be huge for the Bears, but they just can't bury it before it reaches the goalie.
Yeah, he's just been under siege all game long. The Stonington goalie, that is. Bears have it in midfield and flip it to ahead. If he could have caught that cleanly, they would have had a shot attempt. Nice shot defensively, never quitting with that stick. That's Logan's start. And we have a player down, so we will bring it back. 12-5, folks. Back in a sec.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
And we are back, Donald E. Palmer Field. I am the voice, Greg Morano. I have Andrew next to me. We got Dave DeAngelis. He is producer, director, owner. And we got the Bulldogs with a 7-goal advantage over the crosstown rival Bears. And thank you. I briefly forgot Andrew Fiore, the co-host, bringing this with me.
Well,
and go ahead.
You Stonington fans might know that last name if you're watching because of your kids, because my mom, Eileen Fiore, has taught most of these kids. She's a French teacher at Stonington, and I was running down the list of names before the game, and she knows a majority of this Stonington team.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I could bring in their grades one day and report on that, but we're going to be nice to them. And although assuming they have all fantastic grades there.
Another big save by Brimlow. Bears have it. I mean, Caleb Williams is obviously going to be the player of the game, but if it wasn't him, I'd give it to Brimlow in the second. For only giving up 5 goals and having what he's had to deal with, Bulldogs have it again.
That was almost
nice
one
pass and just overshot him. That would have been a heck of an opportunity for a shot on goal.
They just hit the post a second ago. Stonington, that would have cut the deficit to 6 goals, but could not bury the shot.
We are at midfield. Bears have it. He's going to take it alone to a couple defenders. He'll have to come back, settle, let his offense set up. They'll spread everything out. That's definitely their offense. If you look at the placement of their players, they couldn't be further apart from each other. And we're behind the goal. Spin move to the other side, pass to the middle, and he held on to it. And what a save. Oh, boy, that one was rolled in again. And 2 players, that was more set, really saved it. And we have a limp. Hopefully he runs that out. The Bulldogs come up big there to not give up a goal. On offense now, and that is Aiden Marone with it. Behind the goal now. Logan Unkery with it for the Bulldogs. And can they save it? They can. So they will hang on to possession. That's Braden Antouch who ran that down, junior. Basketball player as well. Behind the goal. Little pass over the top and a missile. Nice job deflecting it by the goalie again by Stonington. That's got to hurt. You son of a gun.
Yeah, brutal there. But if you're Stonington, you're glad you didn't give up another goal.
And on the ground in midfield, a scrum here. A battle between just about every player on the field for this ball. Oh, down goes the one player. And I don't see any flags. And I'm looking, he's holding on to it here. He's not going to pull it? Nope, he's not. Bears with it, and time, a lot of time, more than enough time, but it does matter. I mean, we're well into the third quarter, midway probably. Bears with it. Temporarily. Nice job on defense there by Morissette. And
one thing to look at here, both teams have only had one goal this quarter as there's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
that's a good point. That's a really good point.
So it's been a very defensive quarter. I mean, there were a few close shots by both teams. You saw that one off the goalpost for Stonington.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I think if you're the Bulldogs, you don't want to rest on your laurels here. You want to go for the kill shot offensively. Continue to play on attack, and this was going to be a 2 turnover immediately. That's not ideal, and they'll give it to the Bears. A little substitute line change here. You know, against your hockey. And from behind the goal.
McBain now finding Christina, looking to produce something here.
Again from the top. And he'll do anything with it. He's quick, and he'll shoot from right around there, we've seen.
Griscom taking his time here, maneuvering the offense, waiting for some shifts here. Look at the screen there.
That reminds you of the basketball court. And nice job. It was off to the right. Brimlow controls it, though, and ends the Stonington effort there.
Christina had a wide open look there. Great angle, but it was just a hair too far to the right.
And from behind, taken down temporarily, and the ball's loose. And now the Bulldogs are going to get it back, and we got a little bit of a limp over here.
Griscom on that hit got a little banged up.
So we are going to continue play, I believe. So the Bears are going to do a little switch here. Got banged up a little bit. And the Bears really can't afford to lose him for the rest of the way if they want to mount a comeback here. And it'll be the Bulldogs' ball, too, to top it off here. Bulldogs have had a chance to put a nail in it if they haven't already a couple times. But like you said, really no scoring. And that just means that the adjustments that were made were mainly defensive at the half. And pass to the middle line. Oof. That was a laser, and it was a nice save. But I'll tell you what, Caleb Williams almost scored another one for the Bulldogs. Open net now if they can possibly force a turnover, but he gets it down the field. That's all he cared about, really, was getting the blue jerseys away from him. And we are down to just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, a pretty quick quarter. And that's the reason, no scoring. So it's been physical, but I like the way it's been officiated. It's been both ways if there's been a whistle. And there's been no dirty play or anything like of the sort. Which, to be honest with you, for such a rivalry and everything, there really isn't that much between the two schools that doesn't stay within the rules of the game.
And that's a good thing. That's exactly what you want in a high school rivalry, which these two teams have one of the most historic.
And Gervasini from a mile away, and did that go in? It went in. And that's another one for the Bulldogs, and that was a low little skids across the turf, low left pocket from the 30-foot. I don't know where he was at, 30-yard line.
Oh, he just sidearmed it.
Yeah, with some pepper on it, let me tell you. 13-5 Bulldogs. And was that the nail? I think that probably was. The fourth quarter is going to start in just a couple seconds. Or we're going to head to the fourth.
50 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a mental kill shot right there if you're on the losing end. And far side. No teammates down the field yet. And we're on the near side here. From behind the goal. From a long ways away, but a contact jump shot. And another save and a beauty. Oh boy, what a day. Behind, and they don't get him. He knows they're there. What a pass by Morissette. And he gives it back to him. And that'll do it for 3 quarters of action, folks. Bulldogs with a substantial lead here in Stonington. 13 for the Dogs, 5 for the Bears. We'll finish this thing up after a break.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here about to start quarter number 4 here. Bulldogs with a 8-goal lead. And this thing was 5-4, believe it or not, folks. It's 13-5. Obviously, that means the Bulldogs are on an 8-1 run here. And there's got to be some urgency on the side of the Bears. Another nice save by Brimlow. He's had an unbelievable day. But Caleb Williams, I think he's got 9 goals, something absurd. He's going to get the player of the game, but if it wasn't him, I'd give it to Brimlow. I'll give it to both of them because I don't want to forget Horton either. He's had a great day as well for the Bulldogs, and they want to start this quarter off with it. Horton to the near side makes a move, and that's number 22 with it. That's we don't know anymore. Shot goes wide. Bulldogs have it behind the goal. You can see the flag that the wind is ripping. Hasn't bothered the Bulldogs, and Bulldogs will maintain possession. Working behind the goal. That's Williams. It's had a day, obviously.
Swarming Bear defense there takes the ball over. Nice to see them picking that up.
Bulldogs shuffling in a few people here and out. With possession in the corner. Looking for room, looking for anything is Gervasini. And he doesn't get it off. The Bears just swarm. Absolutely, that was a great adjective. And that's up and loose. And the Bulldogs get a chance with it. Jump pass shot. And that is another Bulldog goal. Another Caleb Williams goal. And holy smokes. Oh, I wish I knew the exact number. I actually think it's 9 now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Again, they set him up right. Once he was all alone, you knew there was nothing that Javen could do, and he just went between the legs.
Yeah, he absolutely did. And now it's never impossible, but quite difficult for if you're on the Bears side. And in front of the goal here, that is saved by Brimo again from 3 feet away. But open front, he secures it to the far side. That was a big save right in his face. And nice little flip pass over the top. Starts with it in the middle and flips it over the top of the goal to the front. And they almost get a shot opportunity, but the Bears come away with it. And yeah, I don't know what you do if you're the Bears. You just keep fighting, I guess. Fight the good fight. I think the Bulldogs have played a pretty good game, man. I mean, people say it's always better if you spread out the goals. Not if it's someone scoring every shot. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily the act you should take. So the Bulldogs lean heavily offensively on the trio up there: Horton, Morissette, and Williams. Yeah, there you go for me. Another nice save again in front of the goal.
Yeah, Gillespie and McBain working on that one, and the Bears aren't doing a ton wrong here.
No.
Offensively, and it's just better defense from the Bulldogs.
And Marone had it, gives it behind the goal. Pass in the middle in front. Drop to the turf for a second, off his back foot. Top of the perimeter. That was out there, and that was top shelf. And that will stretch it to pretty close to impossible. So the Bulldogs came. They saw in a few more minutes, 8 or so, we can say they conquered. Back in the middle, we find ourselves here. And we will be back all week next week, folks. Lots and lots and lots of sports every day. I'm not yelling and screaming here because there's no need to waste my voice.
Nice save there. Oh, my
He's
goodness.
had a few, too. I mean, he's had about 100 shots on goal against him.
And I'd say about half of these goals were one where he was just stuck with that trio in his face without anything he could do about it. So props to Lucas Chafin. Despite the score, I mean, that score is going to look ugly on his score sheet, but it's really a discredit to him. He put up a great effort.
Yeah. Makes a move, gets by his man. And a little underhand.
Whoa.
Through another save. And that kicked all the way out onto the track. But man, oh man. What a day for number 11 as well, Samuel Brimlow. This Bulldog squad came to play. They really did.
That was an unbelievable save there. Again, Bears doing everything they really can, and it's just met with saves like that.
Yeah. I've done quite a few lacrosse games this year, and none of them have been close. I don't think. Like, even remotely close. And a wraparound, another save by Brimlow. It's loose, and holy smokes, dude. On the far side here with 2-on-1, but if the Bulldogs got the ball with the clock running, then the Bears get further in their hole, and the Bulldogs have it on the move. And he takes the shot, and that's as I say by the Bears goalie.
Looked like it went off the top crossbar.
And he just caught it out. What's going on? Yeah, they're going to give Westerly a goal for that.
Yes, because it went off the top crossbar, and I guess they're going to say hit that upper inner netting. Stonington doesn't love it. With 6:30 to go here.
And it's getting dark. They haven't really turned the lights on. I don't think they want to. I think they just want this thing to end. Well, actually, it's not really that dark. It's just gloomy. Bulldogs battling for it. They're able to come up with a long shot, and it's off to the left, and that will probably go to the Bears unless the goalies hit it. No, the Bulldogs have it. And the Bulldogs in no rush now, as they're about 6 minutes away from a 4-1 record now, and some more of those all-important points. And that is another goal for the Bulldogs, and that is Horton, who deserved to get within the back of the net with the game he's had. What a day he's had in the trio. It's fitting that the final man in that little trio today puts one in the back of the net.
Yeah, he had to survive some bumping there from the Bears, and he did, and effortlessly tipping it between the legs. Just they're running away with it now.
Yeah, now nothing stops the clock due to the score, so it'll just run whatever's left is left unless somebody gets out. As we'll get set up for another face-off. And people are switching spots. A lot of substitutions at this point. And you can see the diehard fans over in the Bears bleachers, and
they're going to go with running time from now on.
Just say 12. If it's 12 after that half.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Headset. Hello, we are back, folks. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside Andrew Fiore. We got Dave DeAngelis, producer, director, and DJ Gadget, the field producer, coming in big for us this season. Big saves for us in the past, since we started. We are 3-2-1 Media, and the Bulldogs. They brought it to Donald D. Palmer Field here today, and another shot out of that. They're not getting off the gas. They just scored again, and it doesn't matter. The clock's going to keep going, but they sure are spreading it out here. How much else you can say about it? Not too many complaints. I'm sure our coach can dissect it better than I can and find some things, but it'll be a good ride home, and dinner will taste a little better. It always does when you beat the Bears.
I mean, that one was just one rip. No passes necessary there.
I almost didn't even bring us back in on time, and the goal scored.
This started out as a close. It was 6-5 at one, or 6-4 at one point. 5-4, excuse me.
5-4, yeah. And the Bulldogs on the move, pass to the near side, and he gets behind the net in front, and it is tipped to the floor. And underhand shot attempt deflected. Bulldogs will hang on to it. Yeah, it's still windy out there. I mean, I take it for granted where we are.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just thinking about that. We lucked out big time. But this is a 13-1 run for the Bulldogs, if my math is correct here.
It is. It is absolutely right. That's good. And Bears scoop it up. And they're going to try to get over on the Bulldog side of the field.
You can hear it whistling.
Yeah. Braden Antod tried to bring it in for the Bulldogs. He put one on the back of the net here today. From long range, actually. Looking for an inside shot at the Bears, and nice D by the Bulldogs. Trying to come around and trying to knock it loose. Well, battling over there. And this time the Bears will get possession and end the Bulldogs' threat. On the run. Into the wind, that run right there, that was impressive. He got from one end to the other pretty fast. Looking for some space in the middle again, and he's got a lane. No. That's shut down. That was good D by Braden Antouch there, shuffling side to side like a linebacker. He was not getting past him.
Good defense there for a moment, but just too hard of a hit from Patrick McGugan. But, I mean, if you're the Bears, you really wanted that last goal just to have something to leave this game heading into the Lewis Mills game on the 17th, but just could not get through Antouch's defense there.
From around the back, and they're not going to let him get all the way around. He hits the ground. He's got to get up. He's not in a hurry to. Let's just hope he does, and he is now. That's good. Coming right back at it. Michael Gervasini has it at midfield here. Bulldogs with a a lot more than their opponent, the Bears. It's just a matter of time here until I have to make a decision on what's for dinner. And that shot goes wild.
You got to wonder what the clock's at now. It's
Yeah.
got to be within about a minute or so, and it looks like they're calling a timeout or something here. Minute 33 left to go. They call timeout.
I guess we'll take a quick break, folks.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work.
And we are live here for the last couple seconds as the Bears are right now on defense yet again. And they scoop it up as I say that. We are within a minute, maybe, or less even. And the Bulldogs have it. Number 27, Samuel Lorello with it. And the underhand shot, and that one goes into the side of the net. I thought he snuck that in. A little bit to the inside.
We're down to a minute to go here.
And the Bears have it. So as we wrap this thing up, folks, we got games all week, every day. Monday night, you'll see me next at Salor Jerry Field for some ladies lacrosse action. And I'll be somewhere every night. And we got to be down to hear a horn any second here. That's going to do it, really. Bulldogs with a great effort going across the river on a rainy, cold, windy day and shutting down their rival in this capacity and the way they did. What a game, Caleb Williams, who might have been double-digit goals by the time it was all done. I know it was like 9 at least. Great game by Morrissey, great game by Brimmel, great game by Matthew Gordon. Defense stood up big. You saw I saw Anton on the defensive line in front of the goalie. Overall, just a big game, a big win, and it sets momentum up for you. They'll be back in action next week as well. That's it for me. You want to send us off?
Yeah, fantastic effort from both teams, but the Bulldogs with an avalanche of goals to pull away here. 17-5, your final between the Bears and the Bulldogs. For Greg the Voice Morano, this has been Andrew Fiore with help from Dave DeAngelis and DJ Gadget and Ben Barber, as always, signing off here on 321 Media.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free.
Touchdown, Westerly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again!